Hi, my name is Bridget Pranzatelli, and I'm running for SGA Liaison for the class of 2014. Our senior year is one that should be filled with memories, positive ones, I might add. But in order to facilitate such enjoyable and memorable events, we have to ensure that all ideas will be properly communicated among the staff, students, and SGA. That would be my job, and I would ensure that all parties' voices are heard and understood. Hopefully, with me in office, our senior year will be unforgettable. Vote for me, Bridget P. I'm here at BCC to make us better than 1-3. Get your senior haze on, because I'm about to be your liaison.
Hi, class of 2014. I'm Simone McGinnis, and I'm running for your SGA liaison. In this position, I would transfer the ideas of the school SGA to our classes and vice versa. My job is to communicate effectively with the school SGA and our class SGA to pass along ideas and plans for our school. I would be the perfect candidate for this position because I am hardworking, diligent, and keen to communication. I would make sure that the ideas of our class, the senior class, would be heard. It is important to me that I do all I can to ensure we have an unforgettable senior year. So vote for me.
Hello, class of 2014. My name is Emily Johnson, and I'm running for Community Service Chair. Being on the SGA this year has taught me a lot, and I plan to use what I've learned in this year next year. I hope that next year I can be more communicative about SSL and fundraising opportunities. I will continue to work with the rest of the SGA to come up with fun events that we can do both for our class and for others. I'm really passionate about BCC, so I love serving on the SGA, and I love community service, so I'm so proud to be running for this position. Thanks for your time, and please vote for me, Emily Johnson, for Community Service Chair.
Hey there, class of 2014. My name is Leanne, and I'd love to be your publicity chair. It's actually kind of funny because my parents just told me that my first words were publicity chair. Quite ironic, isn't it? Anyways, I assure you I'll be very dedicated to this position, and I'll work hard to make next year, our senior year, as fun as possible. Thanks, and remember to vote me for publicity chair.
Hi, class of 2014. My name is Michelle Buden, and I'm running for SGA Publicity Chair. I've held this position for the last 2 years, and I love working with the SGA to get our class involved and help it to be the best it can. Next year, we have a lot of changes to make to help boost class and school-wide events and spirit. Senior year is going to be amazing for the class of 2014 because we have so much power to create new traditions and continue old ones. I want to help us do this. I know the SGA and exactly the job I have to do. So vote for me, Michelle Buden. I can't wait to hear from you so I can make our senior year great.
Hello, my fellow classmates. In case you didn't know, my name is Andrew Womer, and I'm running to be your senior class corresponding secretary. So first of all, what does the corresponding secretary do? Well, the corresponding secretary is supposed to be the communications guy. So that means talking with the school-wide SGA, coordinating the school-sponsored events, and things like that. Currently, this position hasn't meant much to the SGA and has kind of been something for college resumes. I would really like to change that, so that we can have a more efficient and creative SGA, which could be a lot of use in the upcoming year. Senior year, that is. So of course, with senior year, everybody's thinking about prom. I sure know I am. It has been the SGA's primary goal to fund for prom since we were freshmen. We've done all right, but if we want to have a Pillsbury Doughboy good time, then we need to make changes in the way we fund. That means not only hyping up our dances more, but also making them more cost-effective, maybe by taking advantage of the vast DJ population that we have at our school, among other things. It also means being more creative with our funding. So let's drop the bake sales and do some school barbecues, maybe a dance contest, a Chipotle getaway, and explore all other ideas. Anyway, thanks everybody. I really hope I get the chance to be in the SGA after 3 years of trying. So when you go to the polls, remember to vote for the OxyClean of Intolerance, Andrew Womer.
Hey, class of 2014. I'm Cece Rosen, and I'm running to be your corresponding secretary. I've been on our class SGA for 2 years, and we have got a lot done, including our largely successful spring dance. Next year will be no exception, and I will work hard to ensure that we get to enjoy our senior year the way we all deserve to. We have 1 more year at BCC, so let's make it great. Remember, a vote for Cece Rosen is a vote for an awesome senior year.
Hi, my name is Laura Dodge, and I'm running for Corresponding Secretary for the class of 2014. This is my first time running for SGA because I think it's important to get some fresh faces and new ideas. I'm dedicated to making sure all of our senior activities are the best they can be, and I'm willing to work with students, administrators, and the SGA to find out what's possible. I'm not going to make empty promises or ponderous claims. I just want to be here as a tool for students to get involved in school activities. Thanks so much for your time, and remember, your school, your voice, your vote, your choice. So vote for me, Laura Dodge, as your Corresponding Secretary.
Oh, hello my fellow members of the class of 2014. I almost didn't notice you because I was so busy practicing for this role. My name is Molly Van Newkirk, and I'm running for Recording Secretary. Other recording secretaries may have better handwriting, but you won't find anyone more committed to making our senior year the best year it can be. I love BCC, and there's so much I want to do to help out our senior class this upcoming school year. Miss Senior Storm, we can bring it back. Okay, just kidding, Miss Lockard. We all know we can't. But I'm committed to finding an alternative that is even better. I want to be a part of SGA this year so I can make sure we have the best senior year possible. Without breaking any laws, of course. This is a year we will remember forever, a year to make memories. So if you've been searching everywhere for your new recording secretary, look no further because you found Molly.
Hello, my name is Liza Dahl, and I'm running for Recording Secretary. Next year will be an incredible senior year if you vote for me to record at SGA meetings. Vote for me, Eliza D., and then you'll be happy.
Hello, BCC juniors. My name is Alana Israel, and I'm running for Special Affairs Coordinator for the class of 2014. Next year will be seniors, and I want to make this year the best yet. The past 3 years have been okay, but nothing will make me happier than to have senior year surpass the others. I want to plan more events to get you through the stress of knowing that in one more year, high school will be over. If elected, I'll work hard to try to get as much done as possible, and if you tell me your ideas, I'll listen to them. Within reason. We've made it this far, and if you vote for me, I'll plan events to get you through that final push before we graduate. Thank you.
Good day, I'm Jack Gray and I'm running for the Special Affairs Coordinator for the class of 2014. Now, who's excited for the election of Special Affairs Coordinator? The short answer is nobody. That's why instead of wasting your time by telling you the changes I would make, the ways I'd fight for you and whatever else the Special Affairs Coordinator does, as I'm sure my esteemed opponents would do anyway, boring, I will instead simply say, if you never want to hear about the Special Affairs Correspondent again, and you want the job well done, go with Gray and vote Jack Gray for Special Affairs Coordinator for the class of 2014. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Helen Webster, and I am running for Senior Class Treasurer. As the class of 2014's treasurer for the past 3 years, I've gained a lot of valuable experience that I can use to make next year another great year. Your SGA has worked hard this year, fundraising and planning events for our class and school, and I hope to carry this hard work into the next school year. I appreciate your vote and won't let you down. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Isabel O'Malley and I'm running to be your senior class vice president. I have a lot of school pride, and if elected, I will be committed to keeping our school spirit alive. A good vice president needs to be a positive leader and an effective communicator. With my experience running the Model UN Club and organizing various fundraisers, I believe that I have what it takes for the job. Thanks, and remember to vote Isabel O'Malley for vice president.
Hey juniors, my name is Elizabeth McCooch, and I'm running for vice president of the class of 2014. I've been on Class SGA for 3 years now, and I'd love to help make our senior year the best it can be. I have a lot of experience and a lot of enthusiasm. As your vice president, I reach out to get everyone involved to have a great last year here at BCC. Vote for me, Elizabeth McCooch, for your vice president.
Good day, my fellow Americans. I'm Jackson Kay. It came to my attention this morning that elections were being held for the position of vice president of the class of 2014. So I took my finest suit out of my locker and called my speechwriting team. After I finished all 8 pages of my IB history essay early, I checked my phone and saw I had received the final copy of my so-called speech from the team. I soon found that it was nothing more than a long list of my previous accomplishments. Now, as pleased as I was to recount all of my greatest feats, From receiving critical acclaim for a drawing of an avocado to having the best record collection at BCC, I was not satisfied. If I wanted to brag about things such as my worldly point of view, which I gained from both living all over the world and being an IB diploma student, I would have just recited all 27 pages of my resume. But no, that's not why I'm here. I'm here because I would like you all to learn that I'm more than just a list of achievements, more than just another 4.0 stuck on the fridge. I'm a human being, and I intend to be your vice president. I promise you all, as both a gentleman and a friend, that I will reshape the face of BCC vice presidency as we know it. A face modeled in the image of Frank Ocean. Now, that's a damn good looking face. But you know who else has a good looking face? You do, 1-4. I mean, I think it's pretty fair to say that we're one of the better looking classes. And you already know that good looks mean good grades. As a near-utopian unit, we continuously triumph in the face of adversity and laugh in the face of death. The class of 2014 approaches each and every problem with an unrivaled sense of rationality and personifies itself with a bold spirit of kindness, friendship, and pride. This is just one of the many valuable lessons I have learned in my just over a year here at BCC, at which time I've developed an overwhelming sense of school spirit. My friends, prepare yourselves for the greatest year of your lives. Prepare to swim the English Channel and then drown in champagne. I'm more than a list, 1-4. I am one of you. Make the right choice. Have a marvelous day. I love you.
What's up, BCC? I'm Maximilian Tron, candidate for 2014 class president. So I could just sit here and joke around or give you another cheesy speech, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be straight up with you. Let's talk about senior year. No one wants another boring, forgotten senior year. Like this year, what did we do that was actually fun? Like the pep rally? What pep rally? All I remember was sitting out in the hot heat watching Buddy trip over a football. It was ugly and unbelievable. So let's have some real events next year. I'm talking water balloon wars, class Olympics, student showcases, DJ nights, and whatever you want. As president, I will represent you, the students. You bring your issues and ideas to me, and I'll bring them to the table. And prom, let's raise some money so it can be great, so that we can have a real prom and a real DJ, not just some guy playing YouTube off his MacBook. That's absolutely appalling. Class of 2014, we have 1 year left. So real talk, let's make it a good one. And as president, I will do everything and anything for this class. So vote for me.
Hey, class of 2014. My name is Marissa Nicholas, and I am running to be your senior class president. Next year is an important time in our lives, and I would like to make it unforgettable. Having been your class vice president this past year, I have had the opportunity to work with other members of the SGA to put forth a successful year of fundraising for our class. I would love to continue that next year and work with you all to organize fun events for our class that everyone can enjoy. Our senior year is approaching fast, and this is our time to make it what we want it to be, the greatest year yet. If elected as your president, I will make sure to be committed and enthusiastic about the job at hand. There is a lot to be discussed about Homecoming and Spirit Week, and I will make sure that everyone's ideas are heard so that we can make it high-spirited and energetic. I'm prepared and well-organized to turn the challenges of our senior year into a stress-free, fun-filled environment for all of us. I promise that if you vote for me, Marissa Nicholas, for president, it will be the best decision you've made today.
Whoa. Oh, wow. I just had this horrible dream where I ran for SJ president and lost. Thank God that didn't happen. Oh, wait. It did? Oh. Your loss. In any case, good morning, everyone. I'm Zach Martin, the current class president, and I am seeking re-election. I understand the cynical among you will think I am only running for this position as a second choice because I lost, the other one. I can assure you this is preposterous, the delusional utterings of a fool. I run because I care, and for the exercise. And you can be sure that this is no backup candidacy. In fact, had I won School SJ and this, I would have chosen this. That was my backup. That's how much I care about our class. If my feelings were a dinosaur, they'd probably be a velociraptor, tearing you apart with the ferocious fangs of leadership. Anyway, I'd like to point out that I already hold this position, so it would be a pretty smooth transition from being class president to being class president. And as the class president, I and the rest of your SGA did quite a lot this year, including the spring dance, pizza fundraisers, bake sales, and t-shirt sales. Of course, none of that would have happened without the glorious leadership of the most handsome junior class president ever to exist in the world. So the choice is yours. Shall we continue onto the path to the glory of tomorrow, or return, shamefaced of disillusionment to the past? Come with me. I'd love for you to dip your toes into my ocean of progress. In conclusion, vote for Zach. He's got your back.
Good day to thy townsfolk. I come hither today to carry the news of my emancipation to thy proclamation. I allude to you my simple response. Doth thou understand, like the simpleness of a boy once forgotten? It will but then arise, for thou horseshoes must be placed among the many dragons. If thou doth decide to ask, then hither me timbers. Doth thou find thyself too entangled the web of scholastic functions and courtship evenings that dothn't have time for supper? Not if thine own self hath a role to play. Thou foundation, BCC, doth prompt it on the last of thy students who came garth swallow. It is with sorry eyes that I prompt your acceptance for thy acclamation of my unity. Last me, like a plant through the brains. Surely the fife of Brahms doth explore in the skies above. Leave thy pity aside, and fall in thou trap if thou dost not surpass understand my reason. Then please place your sorrow in thy hole. I hath neither nor up, and from that I doth take my stance. Good morrow to thy worship.
Thanks a lot, guys. Vote for me.
Hi, fellow classmates of 2014. My name is Emily Bloom, in case you don't already know that, and I'm running to be your senior class president. I want our senior year to be the most spirited, fun year we've all ever had. Let's face it, at this year's pep rally, our spirit was pathetic. Our school spirit and class spirit has really plummeted. We have to be proud because we are the class of 2014. We will only be seniors once, hopefully. And I believe that I can help take us there and make sure that this final year, preparing us for the rest of our lives, will be the most memorable, and we will all look back and say that this year truly was the best. Another thing about our senior year I want to be memorable is our prom. I know the SGA has already done an amazing job of raising money, and I want to continue that legacy and continue in their footsteps in other ways as well. I think I could come up with some creative ideas for community service projects and other activities and events. However, together, I think we can accomplish more. I think each of you are unique and wonderful people who each have special ideas and an individual voice to bring to the table. I will be here to make sure every one of your voices are heard. Lastly, I don't want to bore you with a bunch of reasons why you should vote for me, so let's just end by me saying that whatever happens, let's make our last year at BCC last. Vote for me, Emily Bloom, to be your senior class president, and BCC, get ready to bloom.